Hi, I'm Andrew Krause and welcome to my Kickstarter. I'm really excited about this project because this project is about kickstarting the recording of my first commercial CD of music from the golden age of the piano. Now, what do I mean by music from the golden age of the piano? Well, this is music that takes full advantage of the sonorities of the modern piano. It is very beautiful music, it's very interesting music. Usually the pieces are short, 3 to 5 minutes. They're extremely difficult. And as a result of the shortness and the difficulty, they're not programmed very often, and so they have been virtually lost. And my mission here is to bring that music forward into the 21st century from the late 19th and early 20th centuries. And I believe that this is the sort of music that people will really be able to relate to now. It's the right length, it's very beautiful, and it's very interesting. In 1970, I was accepted by David Saperton as his last private student in the last year of his life. David Saperton was an extraordinary artist. He was an extremely capable concert pianist, though one I'd never heard of. And fortunately, some people at the university where I was took an interest in me, and when I graduated, they said, "You have to go work with David Saperton in New York City and learn how to play the piano." Bada boom, better. And so I thought, why not? I was young, I had nothing to lose. I lived outside New York City, and I went to see Mr. Saperton. Working with Saperton was a privilege and extraordinary in every way, from the intake audition to the lessons that we did together. I have never been in the presence of that level of pianism before or since. In any event, one of the bonuses of my working with him was him playing for me from time to time, or he would be playing when I would get to his flat. And when he was doing that, it was like being transported back to a salon of the late 20s, early 1930s. Salons where people like Rachmaninoff and Rubinstein and Saperton and Godofsky, Saperton's father-in-law, would play. It was in every sense an initiation into a way of making music and a type of music making which I had never experienced before. And so it seared its mark into me. And here I am 40 years later, after a lot of work and a lot of life living and a lot of experience, and I finally feel that I'm playing at a point where I can begin to put some of these pieces into a recording for people and to play them in concert for people and not disgrace myself. Now, if you choose to help me reach my goal and pledge something here on Kickstarter.com, what's in it for you besides feeling good and helping me make this CD? Well, now we come to the goodies. So the goodies range from the ridiculous to the sublime. The ridiculous is my mug on a mug, and that will come at a particular giving level. There would be, of course, a signed CD at another level. I am willing to do house concerts, and there are 2 levels of giving involved with that. At one level, I will give a house concert within a 150-mile radius of my home in Rockville, Maryland. And at another significantly higher level of giving, I will fly anywhere you want in the world and give a house concert for you and hundreds of your friends if you would choose to invite them at that higher level of giving. If you're wondering where your money would be going in helping me fund this project, here are the basic areas. There are royalties in the form of mechanical rights, and that's roughly $1,500. There is the recording engineer. I have to pay him. Found a really great guy here in the Washington, D.C. area by the name of Ed Kelly, who works regularly with the Phillips Gallery concerts, and he's $100 an hour in 4-hour blocks. I think we can do it in 3-4-hour blocks. It may take 4. All depends. We want this to be as perfect as is possible. Cover art and things like that is another area that has to be taken care of. Graphics for that have to be designed by somebody, and then there are various costs associated with production and distribution and the kickstart itself. Thanks for your time. I really do appreciate your attention and interest in this video and in my Kickstarter project. If you want to find out more about me and my work, you can find me on the web at www.andrewkrause.com, and it's spelled just the way my name is with no spaces. I have a YouTube channel at youtube.com/Rockville Piano Guy, and Rockville Piano Guy is all one word. And I'd love to hear from you, so please reach out to me on Twitter, where you can find me as I Am a Pianist. Thanks again, and have a great day.